Hi Libra, this is Heather, the medium on a mission, and I'm bringing you your February forecast. And immediately when I tuned into your energy, I got a couple things. First off, I heard like it's go time, like giddy up, like there's something, and it's literally seeing you jump on a horse and just go. Like you're moving forward. I feel like you're going into, it almost feels like you're going into a space that might be different for you, or it might be like you've got a plan and now you're moving forward. It's almost like the feeling of like when you're going and you're exploring new land, or you're exploring aspects of something. So this could be oneself, or this could be literally kind of just looking into new things and going into other areas. Some of you might be physically moving. But the other thing I do want to tell you is I feel like some of you there might be a little obsession about like the vanity, like the looks, the aesthetics. And I feel like I want to tell you, like, you're beautiful. Like you don't need to worry. I feel like some of you might actually be looking into doing plastic surgery, or, you know, changing up your looks. And I feel like that's not a distraction you need at this point. I feel like it's almost like sometimes when we do those things, like we're sort of, in a space where we might be getting bored, or we want a change of scenery. And I feel like Spirit's like saying, take the change of scenery. Don't try to, you know, make changes to your physical body. I feel like there's just a lot going on for you in terms of opportunity, and don't let that sort of hold you back. But again, you're beautiful. I feel like some of you, I keep seeing something like with the face or something. So there might be some sort of cosmetic thing that you guys are looking into that Spirit's like, just no, go travel new lands, go change of scenery. And so I feel like that's really what's coming up for you guys. And okay, so I'm gonna pull the energies. I was just sort of waiting to see if there was any other energies that has come forward and wanted to communicate. I do have an energy that's coming forward, but he's off to the side, and I feel like there's some hesitation with him. I feel like some of them, there may have been someone who recently passed, or there may have been someone who in this lifetime was a little bit more shy, but I do feel his energy here. So I'll just kind of go through and see what else. I always like some spirit to sort of, that's resonance with someone, to come forward and give some general information in terms of what you can look forward to. So that's who I have. So with that being said, I'm going to do body, mind, and then I'm going to do love, and then I'll do a general spirit here. So Spirit, what messages do you have for Libra for the month of February? Okay, wisdom. Yes. All right. Okay. Okay. Let me pull the love. It feels like love is going to be, it's going to be good for you guys this month. I feel positive energy there, definitely. I feel like some of it might even be around that self, you know, oneself, have faith. Okay. Okay, a couple things immediately that I'm getting here. So we've got wisdom, we've got blessings, thinking of you, a loving thought, serendipity, and then from a love perspective, we have faith, trust your faith in the situation. So it's interesting. I'm trying to think, another sign got this card, I believe, and I can't recall exactly which one. But so a couple things. Let's see, 9, 10, 11. So we've got 11, card 11 here, which is 29, and then we've got card 12, which is 3. It's interesting though. You can see the progression of that 2, 3, right? So or 11 and 12. So that's interesting. A couple things. So immediately what sticks out to me here. So one of the things that Spirit was saying is the get up and go, the moving forward. I'm getting a lot of yellow sacral or the, not the sacral, why am I losing my mind right now? Solar plexus chakra. There's a reason I said sacral though. There's something to do with the love energy and the kind of the romantic aspect of it. but I'm getting very strongly for you the solar plexus, right? And so the solar plexus is all about, you can see the sun here, right? It's popping in on both cards. The sun is very much about getting up, moving forward, going. And it's interesting, as I'm saying that, I'm being drawn to this circular, you know, the wisdom card, and it's kind of the pearl that's holding in its shell. And I feel like that whatever this is feeling of, I feel like there's the emergence of this sort of energy, this drive, this moving forward of going into this other space. And you've got the wisdom, you know, and the intelligence and the wherewithal to move forward. But I feel like the holdback has really been around that solar plexus, the thoughts that we tell ourselves, you know, are we good enough, and the life's experiences that we have. But I feel like for you guys, you're coming into that space now. You're moving forward with this space where you've got, you know, the pearl of wisdom. You're carrying that wisdom with you, and you're moving forward. But it's also this sort of seeing things in a different perspective. And so this is really about, there's a different kind of a love that's emerging too from this. I feel like a lot of this has to do with, it's almost like loving oneself and being able to move forward in a way that's serving of you, and not necessarily looking at other people, right? So it's one of those things where it's like, I feel like in some ways you may have kind of been there for a lot of other people, but I feel like this, oh, I'm just getting a lot of chills right now. You're showing up for yourself in a way that you haven't before, and this is giving you this drive to move forward. And as a result of that, it's almost like when you do that and you really sort of, it's kind of like those positive affirmations, and really you sort of step back and see your blessings, and you sort of get up and fight for yourself. That's when you see all these blessings emerge that you maybe have been blinded to in the past, that you didn't realize that right in front of you, you had everything you wanted all along. You just didn't see it in the way that you're seeing it now. So I really get this energy with the sun, the visibility, it's illuminating. That's coming in very strong, but it's also pushing you forward. So it's interesting, all of the kind of things that are coming along with this. And here, the butterflies is all about transformation. And so this is really about sort of moving into this next space, and really, I'm trying to remember, I think it was, yeah, I was trying to remember exactly who. It may have been even Taurus. I can't remember exactly. But again, I just, the butterflies is all about that transformation. And that's really what you've got here, right? So the solar plexus moving you forward, and you're seeing this light, and you can see here the light's coming. It's like she's holding these, and they're moving her forward, and the light is cresting above the mountains over there. And this is all about trusting your faith in the situation, and knowing that you've got the wisdom and the wherewithal in which to move forward and just keep pushing forward. I feel like confidence is going to be boosted big time for you this month. I feel like you guys are coming into your own, and it's almost like when you look in the mirror, you don't see the same person you used to. And so I think that's beautiful. So let me see what general messages Spirit has for you, Libra, for the month of February. Okay, and I'm hearing grandpa too. I don't know what that is, but I'm hearing grandpa. There might be someone's grandfather that's stepping forward. That might be this male that at the beginning was a little quiet, and now he's deciding to announce who he is. So, okay, so grounding, yeah. So, wow, you guys, look at this. Come on. Oh my gosh, this is just amazing here. So, you've got the sun that's peeking down on this tree, right? And so this is over the earth. Wow, okay, so, and this is all about, gosh, the amount of sun that I'm being drawn to in your readings here. So this is all about grounding, right? So solar plexus is all about moving forward. And but for some of you, this is healing some past trauma as well. So a lot of people, when we're from the ages of like 0 to 7, mostly like 4, 5, 6, 7, is where those experiences really sort of shape us in terms of the things that we hold on to in this life. So oftentimes when I do readings, Spirit will take me back to an exact age, and turns out there was a traumatic event that occurred for that person. There's something, it was basically a timestamp in their life that things shifted, and they either they had a hurdle to overcome. So we all carry things in this life. And so I feel like for you guys, you're pushing past this, you're sort of reconciling this energy and moving forward. And through that, you're breaking this. This is really about grounding, but you're breaking through, right? And so the sun peering down, but you're becoming so much more solid in who you are. You're moving forward in a grounded way. And so it's quite interesting here, because to have those two in alignment, the solar plexus and your basically your root chakra, that to me is where you become really unstoppable, because you're able to be grounded in a way that you're really solid in terms of who you are, like you've never been before. So I feel like for some of you, it feels like for the first time in your life that you're really, it's like, I get it, and now I know what I need to do. And so that's kind of what I'm hearing for you guys here. And so this card says, anchor into the earth and always feel at home. And so it's really around circumstances affecting your energy. And so this is really about being aware, through this process of emergence, from, the oyster, using your wisdom, moving forward. And here, you have, it's interesting here, she's kind of floating with some butterfly balloons here. They're kind of like balloons, or they're butterflies carrying her off. And here you've got the grounded card. So I feel like the information here that Spirit's saying is, through this process, have faith that you are moving forward, and continue to stay grounded throughout the process, because it can be overwhelming, especially when we're moving, right? We're moving our bodies. We're actually we're going into energetically different territory. We're moving forward, and it can be overwhelming to oneself. So Spirit's really just saying, have faith and stay grounded, and you'll continue on. So wow. So Libra, I hope that reading was helpful for you. I hope you got the insights and information that you need at this time, and I wish you all the best. Namaste.